Grand Day family. I got a confession to make and a warning. I almost let YouTube send me to hell. Just social media, period. And YouTube and all the rest of the social media channels gonna send y'all to hell for what I'm about to say. So all you motherfuckers who think they got y'all believing that you got genetics tied to being a part Pleiadian, Nordic, Lyrians, Draconians, Reptilians, Greys, whatever the fuck them creatures are, and they got y'all thinking that you got them genetics, right? First of all, let me tell you this. God, the reason that God punished the fallen angels was because they came down and made it with the women and created the Nephilim. That was the reason why he flooded the earth. Now, that's just common sense shit, right? But a lot of us wasn't thinking like that because they have repackaged this shit up into pulling you further away from God, making you think somebody else created you. Oh, but they manipulated the genetics. First of all, we was already here before. We was already created before they bitch ass fell. Okay? We was already here. Otherwise, they couldn't come down here and fuck no women. You understand? God created us 100% human. We are the only unique beings in this universe. Made like the way that we made. I'm not saying that we only unique as in unique, but he uniquely crafted us specifically. This is why the angels, the fallen angels, were jealous. Okay? Common sense shit. You don't gotta know the Bible to know to use your common sense. I'm talking to the people that don't really read the Bible because I'm not really an avid Bible reader, even though my father was a preacher and my grandmother was an evangelist. All right? So now they got all you motherfuckers thinking that we got these alien genetics. See, the fallen angels were pure. That's why they could shapeshift and turn into anything you could possibly imagine. That's why they were able to create different beings and able to genetically modify, mix a human being with a rock, or mix a human being with a plant, mix a human being with a cow, a bull, or something. See, y'all be thinking that the stuff in the Bible is metaphorical. Y'all stop letting these motherfucking scholars tell y'all that. When you read that Bible, you read it with your heart, from your heart space, because that's where God is. And that shit is literal. When these motherfuckers come down, which is soon, when they come down, and the motherfucking ships and all that old bullshit, that shit come up out the water, the motherfuckers that's been living up under the water, these mermaids and all the rest of the beings that live in the water. Then you got these other motherfuckers popping out of this dimension, that dimension. They coming to feed. They're not coming to be your friend. They are coming to feed. But let me explain something. I know the next question y'all probably gonna ask me is, well, why would God allow them to come and eat us and feed on us? Because you consented to it. When the sin became as great as it is, because of course America is Babylon. The new Babylon is repeating. He is going to unchain the beast and all the creatures and little demonic entities, these little aliens and all that shit. They gonna come down and ravage this motherfucker full of sinners. You consented to that shit because of your choices. See, it's easy to, how can I say this? It's easy to bring in demonic forces toward, like, in your God space, in your energy field. All you gotta do is say something. You know, the power is in the tongue. Like how y'all be saying, oh, well, I'm I'm part Pleiadians. I'm part Pleiadian. When you say that, that frequency, that energy, you are allowing I am a Pleiadian. I am. You invite that energy. And whatever come along, it could be 30 demons attached to that one name you just said. Y'all don't hear. I ain't teaching. Today I'm preaching. Because I'm tired of people not saying nothing. I'm tired of scrolling up and down my feed and it's all bullshit and nobody's telling y'all this. Nobody is telling y'all what the fuck y'all are getting into. Nobody. You got motherfuckers on here talking about they went up in the ship and they talked to the Star Sisters and the Star Brothers. Hey, I done been there. That's why I can speak on it. I was in the trick bag. I thought I was draconian. I'm not bullshitting. And the only reason why I thought that is because I saw one of my pictures and my eyes had a slit in it. And they was grayish green. My eyes are naturally brown. I don't fuck with contacts or nothing. So that led me to being curious. So I started asking questions. And I ran into somebody who felt like they was a draconian. And they told me in full detail what I was. Or what they thought I was. But that shit still didn't sit right with me. And I kept asking God, well, if I'm, why, why am I this? I asked questions. And God kept telling me, you're not that. So I kept, you know, just inquiring and researching, inquiring about everything. I knew about all this shit 10 years ago that they talking about. Then I looked at, I ran up and God showed me some more of my pictures, right? And when God showed me my pictures, I had, most of them, I had this light, like this fire, this bright light in my eye. He said, that's who you are. You're not a draconian. But these motherfuckers with all these channels and shit, they probably are. I'm not taking away their credibility or nothing. I'm pretty sure they have contact with these entities. I didn't say they wasn't real. I said that's not my bloodline. But a lot of them are making y'all think that these motherfuckers are your friends, and they not. These motherfuckers are not y'all friends. They are coming here to feed. They're going to pretend to come down and want to help and save the world. But they are going to feed. And as many as you motherfuckers who don't believe what God said, listen, stop letting people tell y'all, listen, niggas, stop letting people tell y'all the Bible is full of metaphors. It is not. When they talk about these creatures with these goddamn teeth and 5 heads and shit, these are real creatures. These are real motherfucking creatures who have no regards for human life. You gonna be the chicken leg on the dinner plate. These fallen angels tricky, man. They tricky in a motherfucker. God told me to warn y'all about that shit. Cause I see more people talking about I can't wait till they pick me up, my star family. I'm ready to get up off of this motherfucker. The only way you gonna get up off of this motherfucker is through God. It's the only way. And God ain't with the bullshit right now. You better be on his good side. For real. Because if you on that other side, I feel sorry for you motherfuckers. God ain't gonna have no mercy. When he unleashed them chains on that bitch ass on that bitch ass nigga Satan and his angels and his creatures, it's a wrap, my nigga. It's a goddamn wrap. This is why I don't feel sorry for y'all idols, y'all superstars, y'all celebrities. The only people I feel sorry for is them babies. And y'all are just that alone. Why is nobody trying to band together with me, with homie, big homie CC, anybody else that want to help the children? I don't mind going. I'll go on a fucking mission. Big homie CC can come get me. Just train me to save these babies. They're still trapped in these tunnels that they still got hid. They hiding them out because they don't want to get caught. They killing them off. But y'all worried about what T.I. and 50 Cent beefing about? God need to start over. He need to wipe this motherfucker clean if y'all feeling like that. How y'all gonna have sympathy for Tiny Because 50 Cent said she looked like this. What about the kids who getting raped and ate and abused? What about them? Y'all still supporting the bullshit. That should be burning my soul up. To just turn, I go down YouTube alone. 90% bullshit. Ain't nobody really talking about God. And if they is, it's some trick bag ass shit. It's trick bag ass shit that y'all will sit up and support and listen to. I'm gonna tell you one person I love, and it's a lot of people hate him. Charleston White. But Charleston White is a chief on the land. Charleston White has put in work to help save some of our children for 10 years. I'm from Dallas. I know who he is. Y'all don't. Y'all know the internet personality. I'll see him in heaven. And y'all might think I'm crazy for saying that, but I'll see him in heaven. He doing what he's supposed to do. Big homie CC, Lioness Den, First Sergeant Dobie. These are people that put work on the land. I put in work on the land. It don't matter how small or great it is. You operate from your heart, your God space. You don't feel sorry for a motherfucker who went to a Diddy party and got their ass tore off the frame, fucked by 30 niggas. Feel sorry for him for what? You knew what you was getting into before you got there, and if you didn't, you heard the stories. You was privy to the information. You went there. See, people won't admit that shit. All the motherfuckers that's doing all this shit, suing and shit, they won't admit to the fact that they had a fucking motive. And it cost them. Because demons don't play fair. But that's what you wanted. You didn't go to God. You went to the devil and asked for a favor. And you got it. You got your 5 minutes of fame. Even if a motherfucker, you didn't get to start them, you didn't even get to make your first album. But the devil probably promised you some fame and you got it. Because you on her crying and boo-hoo and talking about how you had to get your asshole stitched back up. Do y'all even know why they do that? Why demons do that? Why the asshole is so fucking prevalent? Why is they always gotta fuck somebody in the ass, literally? Do you know what that does to somebody's psyche? Do you know what that does to somebody's spirit? It fractures it, opens portals to allow other entities to enter. That's why they do the shit. It ain't just because they want to fuck something. It's like having control of a clone. Because you got to think about it. Listen, spiritually, you have to be aware that anybody that you fuck leaves their spiritual residue on you. Y'all don't know. Anybody you fuck leaves your spiritual residue on you. Leaves their spiritual